Hey there, happy hump day. Good morning to you. We are looking at our downtown studio sky cam. We are trying to break the meteorologist's curse. We did it in our last weather update, catching some lightning on our sky cam. Seems like we can never do that whenever I show you this sky cam, but we might be able to because this one sporty little shower turned from a sprinkle into a full-blown thunderstorm. There we go, a nice cloud to ground strike there. And this is really as it's just moved across Corpus Christi Bay to the other side towards San Patricio County. So we get this view from our downtown studio sky cam, and that storm is starting to move inland now where it will fizzle out, but we could see some of the rain coming down, rain shafts, as it moved across the bay and kind of found its stride. So it's one of many little showers that have been hanging out along the Gulf of Mexico and a few that are dancing along our coast. It made the ride across the JFK Causeway, across NAS Corpus Christi and the Oso Bay. Really, when it hit Corpus Christi Bay is where this storm found power in very warm water across the bay. And you can see where some heavy downpours are happening in Portland, out across to Ingleside on the bay, where we have the oranges and reds. That's the heaviest rainfall, and that is where we're seeing some of that lightning this morning. So if you're hearing rumbles of thunder, don't think it's going to be a rainy day. We're just looking at one isolated thunderstorm moving across parts of San Patricio County. So the overall trend for the next 24 hours should generally be dry. Another opportunity for maybe a stray shower will be as we head into the heat of the day, say the warmest part of the afternoon, 4, 5, 6 p.m. And really, the chances are pretty slim at this point, but better rain chances do await us. So let's talk about what's going on in your neighborhood. Take the wide view for yourself of temperatures this morning. It is a warm start, especially for our coastal neighborhoods. 84 degrees the temperature right now in Port Aransas. Feels 10 degrees hotter to your body, coming in with a heat index of 94 degrees. 83 at NAS Corpus Christi, feeling 10 degrees hotter as well. 81 in Rockport, feeling like 88. And once we move away from our coastal waterways, our inland neighborhoods feeling a bit more true to temperature, hanging out in those middle to upper 70s. So if we're already warm to start for this July day, and we're expecting a hot afternoon, how's the rest of the morning going to shape up? For that, we turn to the dog walking forecast, and our start today, this is Dolly, a mini Australian Shepherd, and she's got her favorite 4th of July dress on, looking very cute there. So she'll be styling when she goes for that morning walk. Here's what you need to know, though. As we go through this morning, we are going to warm up faster. So for our four-legged friends who are more susceptible to heat-related illness, we want to make sure we do that walk earlier in the morning or take it later in the evening when it's a bit cooler, because we'll be sitting at 90 degrees by 11 a.m. here in Corpus Christi, despite the dreary, cloudy situation. But we've got plenty of sunshine on the way for the afternoon. The sun starts to poke through the clouds as we head into the early afternoon, and that's where the heat really gets going. So as we factor in the heat of temperatures in those middle to upper 90s, plus oppressive humidity, here's what your body perceives the temperature to be. By 10 a.m., feeling like 100 degrees in Corpus Christi, even though our temperatures will only be just shy of 90. Heading into the early afternoon, 1 p.m. feels like the middle to upper 100s for many neighborhoods here across the coastal bend, and 4 p.m., yeah, some folks may even make a run at 110, but we're not going to stay there for 2 hours or longer, so no heat alerts necessary for this afternoon. But you do want to take those heat safety tips seriously. Take breaks indoors and drink plenty of water to stay cool. Now, with all this humidity sitting in the air, hopefully we can do something with it and bring some rain chances to the mix. Things are looking hopeful as we head through the weekend, especially as we head into the beginning of next week. And at this point, expected rainfall totals hanging out on the order of a couple of tenths to maybe a half inch over the next 7 days. The bulk of the rainfall that we expect over the next week will be off to our north and to the west. So that also means an opportunity for some of that rainfall to happen in our watershed. And don't fret, the long-term weather outlook shows we will likely see a little bit more rainfall than we're used to as we head into the next 6 to 10 days. So we'll keep an eye on the forecast, but we're happy to have daily rain chances here at least to help make gains on what is now 1.5 inches behind in our rainfall here in Corpus Christi.